Hello, hello, hello. How we doing? Hello, Vortex Craft. Hello, hello. I hope you're having a good day. How was your day? Tell me, I want to know, I promise. Yeah, anyways. What we're gonna do is decorate this today. And basically this whole thing doesn't need to be decorated, right? But the rest, what we will do for that is we will grab this and browser and name this like health thing, since it's pretty much gonna be that. Use paste template. Then move this up, copy paste it to a new layer. Copy paste it again, and move it to a new layer again. That way we can add variations later. For some reason it's all also on layer 2. I don't know why. That's why. First of all, layer. We should probably have like gaps in between. I just realized it was 7. No, so we're gonna have that on 9 and this one instead 7. Nice. Layer 6 then, and what we will do is we will add backing first of all. And of course we can't forget about corner blocks. And also these are always a pain to build and make and stuff. It's because they're so big. But that's not gonna stop me. No, actually, we don't need to delete those. Bro, copy paste, thank you. Where is it? Here is it. Here it is. Actually, we don't need to do these. we can just copy paste this over. One block there. And these weren't necessary, but we got that. So that does the backing, pretty much. Yeah. Next, what we're gonna do is change the object color because I don't like this reddish bit. I'd have it be more of a gray, honestly. As well as this, also be more of a white-ish. So it's all a little, like, darker, you know? And then here we will begin to add details into the blocks, like these, for example. And we can absolutely cluster these as much as we want. It does not matter what we put in these at all. Unless it's something illegal, right? But I was not gonna do that, so. Make this both of these channels, both base and detail, use object color. And add it around the structure. We can honestly just do whatever we want, grab them and align them on both X and Y, so we get this perfectly regular spec line with clear measures between. Then we will also take one of these factory slopes, put them on T1 with a higher Z order, I think 5, 2, 2, 2, never mind, 1. 1 puts it below, alright. Alright, bro, alright. Also, I'm thinking we should maybe put something on color 1. That's fine, okay. So we'll have these on color 1. But it can't be like plain white, obviously it's gotta be dark and also a little reddish maybe. Then we'll proceed to add an outline to it. Like that. Actually no, we don't need an outline, what am I talking about? And then we can add glow. Of course, on T2. Then on color 3, make it red blending. And put it on every corner of the block. So it looks something like this. Then we will get these, also put them on 3 blending, and that's too thick, so we will use these instead. Also T2, but with the HSV sliders. Tone it down a little, so it's just a very subtle glow, almost unnoticeable. Never mind, what am I talking about? We're gonna nuke him. Yeah, that. And then we'll just continue these, but I forgot about something. We want to add these as well. An object color. And we can also just go ahead and scale them up here and there. So to add a little more variation. Boom, like that. That's like a one floating block done and only 15 objects, and we could have optimized that way better, but don't care. I'm gonna have a low data mode anyways. I'm gonna add that later though. I should probably add it now. I'm not going to. Now we're gonna have to rinse and repeat the same process for over here as well. Start off with glow. And then at these metal slopes. Like this, maybe. Also, one important thing is that it doesn't have to look good, really. I mean, you're gonna fly by it. You are not gonna even be able to play this level properly. It's gonna be like barely humanly possible. But something like that, I'd say, looks good. We just have to make sure that it's all like more or less aligned with the grid, else it will get a little weird. So I probably shouldn't put like 2 white slopes. Nah man, no risk, no fun. Also gonna have some of these layered around. For these, it's really important to put them on proper layers, like align them with blocks at least. Yeah, right, there's this super cool invention called ignore damage, because this clicks like a frame perfect. And obviously this like can be super difficult with the dash orbs, and also these are fixed hitboxes, and these have fixed hitboxes, these two. Pretty much every spike has fixed hitboxes, I'm not gonna lie. But let me turn that off because I'm not gonna playtest anyways. Basically what we can do now is grab the backing blocks, then the structure, and just rotate it 90 degrees upwards. Then delete these as they are no longer needed, and put it all back into place. That's already pretty good. The reason I've put this on multiple layers now is that I want variation in it. Hold on, there's like one layer with that missing. Why is there 2 of these? That's not supposed to be there. Yeah, see, that's already like looking better. We'll just have to continue on with this same boring process for every single structure. Let me get get glue on all these golems first, so it's not too tedious on every single structure. About that looks good, I would say. Like from far away, it looks pretty good in my opinion. Also for the background, let me do something else. Let me do this maybe. Yeah, that looks good. And also, of course, now continue with the structure. Boring process, but fun. A little bit, most of the time. And then the middle, I don't know what to do for that. Obviously here, I'm gonna have some of these factory slopes. That no, probably all these to deselect. Yes. I'll get all of these and put them on 3. Z3 like that. And like pseudo connect these. I might be overusing those a little. I don't care though. All that for auto build template, that's probably not even gonna work. But I don't want to decorate it all manually, so this is definitely better. Also, while we're at it, I might go ahead and, come on, grab these spikes. Just to have these structures be less empty. Like from further away, it looks very weird compared to the other ones, I'm not gonna lie. But that will clear up later, I'm sure. Or will it? I don't know. It will. That's also not the only detail we can add. We can also get like chains and stuff. Now if we get this top row, that doesn't look too bad. This structure is gonna be a lot easier because we don't have to like fill in a center block, so we have way less space to work. Well, way less, one block less to work with, but that's gonna make a difference. Just wait and see. No, don't think I'll put it like that. That reminds me of something that will get me banned from YouTube. And Twitch too. Arguably Twitch is less important, but like that. Then take these T1 and Z2. I'm gonna copy the values so I don't have to manually enter that every single time. Also, these metal slabs are like supposed to be more prominent, so I'll Z3 those real quick. Like that. Yeah, that looks terrible. Because there's just too much. It's too cluttered, I think. Let me get all these factory slopes out of the way real quick and then see what I can do. We can definitely add some more to these two corners, and I don't think I'll have it be symmetrical like that. Like this, and then have like some like this here. Maybe, I don't know. Something like that would maybe look cool too, I guess. Put that here maybe? Yeah, that definitely looks better. It's still a little empty around here compared to this structure and also that structure. So maybe it wasn't gonna be easier, just different. I don't know. These slabs are also elements that I haven't used too much, so I'm just gonna throw some in at the top and copy paste them. Have them scaled down a little like that. Also place one down there. Just to tell the system. Yo, can I tell you a story? Yes, sure, go on. Just, yeah, no, go on. I hope I saved. It saved. Thank God. If I make a stream highlights video of that. No, just go ahead, tell the story. If it's no, if it's inappropriate, I'll just ban you. Don't worry. Don't worry, I won't be harsh. I'll just ban you if I don't like it. Doubly sorry, yeah, I must agree. It is very emotional, captivating. But I'm afraid I'll have to go get therapy now because I'm absolutely traumatized. I've committed incidents in my pants of the brown variety. Is what Howdy would say. Rest in peace, Howdy. I'm not Howdy. I like to pretend I am, but I am not. You like the design? Thank you. I am glad to hear. Are you also into creating stuff like this? Or do you even play GD at all? TS is for a level in a creator team that I'm part of. I don't know whether I'm allowed to tell any of this, but I don't think Radist would be too mad if I did. It's basically an impossible level that we're trying to build, and it's going pretty well so far. I think. I mean, in my opinion, it's going great so far. Want to play one of my layouts? Sure. What's the idea? Put the idea in chat. I will play it. Well, you go. Okay. Sure. Go to. Oh, this guy. Impressive. 53 demons. This one here. Slaughter pork. Okay. Wait, the song's copyrighted though. I need to. Yup. Bruh. This is fire. It's a broken canyon. Bruh. Fix a broken and you feel yeah, anyways. It's called Windmill and use some figure ink, okay. Bet. Join us for a bite. TS's peak, bro. You cooked. Bruh. Music sync, by the way. Yeah, it's synced. Bruh, you maybe what? You could maybe like put an S block in here so it stops your dash. Other than that, I think it's pretty solid so far. Hey, no worries. It's good. It's just what difficulty is this supposed to be? Like easy, G-Man? Yeah, you hit that mark pretty good, yeah. Secret way. Look at this. Good. Do I have CBF on? I do. You remade Reef? Damn. Damn, what? What? Damn, that GG looked beautiful. Called Furs of Death. Let me try that too. That sounds interesting. Curse of got that. Here it is. Damn, bro, who do I look like? Let me no clip. Whoa, that's it. Okay, wow. Whoa, this is actually kind of cool. You're a good creator. The darkness. Okay, yeah, should have seen that coming. damn, this is really good. This is really, really good. I want to play this now. I mean, it is just Poltergeist with glow, but it looks really, really nice. It looks really nice. I think I broke something. Fire level, you're a very good creator, I'm not gonna lie. And one insane demon too. Very cool, very cool. Now, as much as I love your levels, I'm afraid I'll have to go back to decorating now. It is your old account. Well, just it being your old account doesn't make your levels bad. I personally think they're pretty good. I would just like to get this level done pretty quickly. So, my hardest currently is Amethyst, the hard demon. And I'm currently going for Future Funk, and I had a frame perfect 54% death, where I clipped into a structure and that mildly sucked. Like, wildly in terms... Your hardest is Bloodbath. Nah, man, somebody coping. Stop the cap. Bet. Show me, send me the link to the completion. Only then will I believe you. The Bloodbath as a hardest is quite a claim. Can't send link right now. Oh, don't worry, don't worry. I can just take a look at your YouTube later. Although that is a little suspicious, you know. Don't worry. I'm not judging you. You died last click. Ooh. That must suck so hard. I'm definitely gonna die to Future Function 99 a bunch. I can smell it, for God's sake. Was a jump from first Insane Demon Poltergeist. That is also quite impressive, I'm not gonna lie. I could never. Like, ever. Not in a bajillion years, probably. Yeah, well, I'm currently going for Future Funk. I streamed yesterday. But I actually meant to also play Future Funk a little today, but it didn't really felt like it. Didn't really, God, what's wrong with my English? I didn't really feel like it, so I ended up not. But I would have loved to play a little. It's a great level. Jonathan really cooked. Some parts it didn't, but some other parts are really good. It's a little unbalanced here and there, right? But that's the gameplay makes up for it. I'm not gonna lie. I also on Future Funk, there is a short uploaded of me getting like 62 to 81. I beat not Low Death. What am I talking about? Death Moon. It wasn't too bad, but it was nothing. It was nothing I would want to do again, really. I mean, it's a good level. The decoration is really cool. Still holds up solid today, but no, the gameplay is just nothing that I really like too much. Bite me. No, actually, don't bite me. That would hurt. Can it maybe be I don't know. I think there's already a lot of parts claimed, but I think I know how I can maybe get you into future collabs. Let me see. I don't know if I don't have perms to invite you to our Discord, unfortunately. But no, here we go. Invite to server. Yeah, hold on. I don't know if you can see it. I don't think you can. No, you can't. That's a Discord server. And what you want to do is you want to go ahead and join that. And then we shall see. Because then, yeah, it's like a sort of creator team I'm part of. And we build levels. And you can find them on Amogus Redist's channel. Acheron, your favorite. Acheron is a very good level. Yeah, I might have to agree. That level is very good. Like Riot, Raimu, they really cooked when they made that. I'm not gonna lie. This level, it's not uploaded. Well, it is. There's the layout version uploaded to my account. It's called. Well, my account is called the same as my channel, so you can just without the underscores, you can just find it there. If you want the specific level name, it's called Cruciatus. I think that's how I pronounce it. That's how I always said it in my head when I read Harry Potter, at least. Yeah, what I might want to go ahead and do first, also add some pulses, I'm not gonna lie. Have you heard about auto deco? Yeah, that's what I'm building right now. I'm like building the auto decorating mechanism, so I can just like toss it in there and have it be decorated for me, because my ass is not decorating all that on my own. Dude, what the hell's wrong with me? Oh no, I just have caps on. Okay. Why is it pulsing dark? Oh, 1.5. That's what I meant to do. Yeah, sure. I can like show the layout a little. Unfortunately, Eclipse Spot isn't working properly, so we have a 480 hertz frame perfect input right here. Then this is also pretty difficult. And then this corridor we don't want to get started on, because there's dash orbs that you need to avoid and a gravity change right here. Then this orb isn't too difficult of a timing, but these little fellas make it insanely difficult. Let me just put that on white real quick. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, it does look scary. Then you need to fly through here. That's probably the easiest part because it's just one input. Then you need to like go around here, microclick this orb or something, then fly through here, which is also, I think, at least a 2-frame timing, and then fall into this wave portal, do these 2 wave gaps, which are also torturous to do, and then fly up through this Q portal, and then there's like a very difficult swing copter part that I'm not gonna elaborate on. I mean, just look at it. Then there's also cube copter, which is even wonkier. And yeah, then you basically fall into this, and then it's basically that's the end of the part. And I'm really proud of what I made, I must admit. I mean, I really hope you get into that collab too, because you're a very talented person and all. But don't get your hopes up all too high, alright? I can't promise anything. The glow darker. I actually think that the glow's a little too subtle. I would love to have it pop out more, but I guess like darker. No, I think I keep it. Change some of your levels. Yeah, I mean, I've like a shit ton of unfinished projects. Like this, for example, this where I already practiced Hell theme decoration a little. And me personally, I'm very happy with how it turned out. With one of the best songs in all of GD, HXNC1, hello! That's like a hell of a difficult name to pronounce. Then I also made an end screen, or like an ending sequence, for a friend of mine, Swaps, that can do. Oh, right. There's like a weird bug in this. I'm very good, thank you. There's like a very weird bug that has me only selecting a random triggers all over the place and not a lot of stuff, but I can showcase the animation anyways. So yeah, I'm good. How are you, Edgex? How are you? Also, this very amazing background was made by another friend of mine, Octan GD. Starlight Circles is a project I started with a friend of mine, and it's basically a 9 circles level using classical VIP, which is the fireworks song. Then that's a WIP version that I don't really need anymore. My take on Glowy Deco, which I'm also very happy with. Then I tried shitifying Sweater Weather called Silent Death. I guess I could, yeah. I'm not too planned out right now. I have some tests at school, but that's no biggie, really, I guess. Plus, if I study enough, I will surely get the A+. No, seriously, tests are like put way harder than they actually are most of the time. Brother, place it, thank you. There is no which is called Death. Just Death. Yeah, I might have a look at that later after stream. Remind me before I end stream. I will have a look at it. The auto build is definitely gonna be working hard, yeah. I agree. Damn, what the hell is behind that? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, well that fortunately isn't too much that place, but still, oh no. Not 61. Shit. Follow already left. Thank you. Thank you so much for helping me reach the amount of subscribers I'm trying to reach. There we go. 533. There's the sub counter. It should be going up to 534 any minute now. Or did you? No, follow on Twitch. I'm stupid. You have 27. Well, that's also pretty cool. I'm gonna see if I can get like a Twitch follower counter set up. Yeah, there we go. There's one. Can I like embed that? Embed. I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, here it is. And then we just go ahead, add a browser source. Twitch sub counter. And here's the URL. Okay. I might have to add a background. I am definitely going to have to add a background. You stream Granny? That is pretty unique. I will not lie on that one. Does anyone know how to add a background to that? Because I don't know. You've beat it in extreme mode. I have no idea what that does, but it sounds impressive. I'm too incompetent to add a background to it. Can I like add just a shape or something? I can add color. There we go. Let me just make that a little smaller and put it white. Cool whip, Brian. Cool whip. Then make it a little larger. Put it behind that, ideally. There we go. Now trying a nightmare. I have no idea what that means once again, but it sounds impressive, so I'm just gonna say cool. Very cool. I hope you succeed. Oh, so it's basically, so Vortrox basically, if Vortrox got his hands on Granny, that's what would happen. That sounds interesting. Yeah, see, I can read your mind. See in 30 minutes, yeah. Also 5 new people joined the live. Bye. Also 5 new people joined the live, so I'm very happy about that. How y'all doing? That's probably a new peak I've reached this month. My bad, it happens. Yeah, I should probably like put the low pitched version on it, which sounds abysmal is the word, I think. Very abysmal. Let me get something set up here real quick with my phone and all. So gonna keep that one open so I can like have a secondary chat, because I have a time limit on my iPad and that's gonna kick in 4 minutes, so I want to be prepared for when that happens. If the page would load, there it is. Chat. There we go. Also, if you're breathing, type hi in chat. Wow, with zombies. I'm gonna put that over here. And then this also seems pretty empty. I don't know what to put there though. Any ideas on what I could put there? Like here? Because I don't. Please. Please, give me ideas. I'm too stupid. No. I have no idea. Genuinely no idea. No, that's not true. I have one idea. This block. That looks nice, I think. In my opinion, it looks nice. No, that corner's empty. We can just have that be there. Filling up some space, you know, that's not too deep. That's something here. I have a pretty nice idea for that, in my opinion. Put that on 0.5, deselect, and tug it into this corner. Then move it up here, put it on Z3, and kaboom! Kablow! I was in my room trying to teach my little sister. Then I heard a boom and it sounded like a missile. Who that is? What that was? Oh, that granny. Oh, she done. I personally think that looks very nice. Very, very nice. I'm not gonna lie. It's still pretty empty down here. Let me just cook something up real quick. I don't have an idea. Something like this, I guess, would maybe look cool. Whoop. Yeah, no, basically I'm just gonna have that there, and that's wrapping it up for this one. No way I did that. That's a frame perfect. And I did that first try. Something ain't right. Views in Squid Game. How would you win? Now first game, easy. I'm really thinking whether I really need variation. Because, oh no, I'm just gonna take it and gonna mirror it. And all, whatever infinite directions there are. And all four that I can properly rotate it in. And call it a day because I'm too lazy to build it all over again every single time I get to a new structure. Isn't that relatable? It's probably not because it's very case specific. I hope it's relatable. Then, anyways, I'm gonna grab these. Spam them under there because I have no hobbies. Then take this top one, put it there. Like that. That doesn't look too bad, does it? In my opinion, it doesn't. and in this stream, my opinion is all that matters. No, your opinion does not count. Because this is Sparta. Or something, I don't know. So anyways, what we will do is, come on, thank you, grab this. And put it on, what, 4, 9, then I guess, and just paste it along the top. Grab this middle one and make it a little larger, move it downwards, and kaboom! We have a nice top. Also, I gotta go get the door real quick. I'm back. Hello everybody, my name is Markiplier and welcome back to another Try Not to Laugh challenge. I'm not addicted to Markiplier, why would you think that? Anyways, have that be here. Maybe, I don't know. This is gonna be such a pain to fill, bro. Yeah, fuck it, we ballin', bro. We can do this. I know it. That be like this maybe, and then that here. It doesn't have to line up perfectly. You know, the beauty of this thing is that it's looking absolutely terrible. That's what makes it look good. But look at how it looks so far. I personally think it looks very nice. Okay, yeah, so anyways, one thing that is severely underused are spikes on slopes, and so I'm just gonna go around and add these here and there. I like that. That looks solid. There are no Metal Gear fans in chat, perchance, are there? I don't think there are. There definitely aren't. It's so niche. No, I don't know. I must correct myself. Metal Gear is everything but niche. It's honestly rather the opposite. It's one of the biggest AAA games, I think. Oh. That wasn't meant to happen. Yeah, anyway, so we'll have these. And we'll have them be placed here. Like that. That looks absolutely boring. So while we're at it, I think we can delete these. You know, we gotta keep some layers open, don't we? There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to add a low detail mode. I mean, this structure on its own, almost 200 objects, all these together, almost 400 objects. I mean, that's like kind of a lot, you know. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Just have that hanging around here. The fuck are you on, bro? Okay. My bad, my bad. Mats get gold when I'm playing sometimes. Forgive me. Yeah, I think I might have it wrap around the structure, even like this, maybe. It's not gonna stay consistent at all, I just realized. Womp womp. I could not care less. Which is not a double negative, by the way. Oh god, it's so hyper detailed. I just love looking at this. It is, in my opinion, right, it is very nice looking. Three, two, one. Saved and backed up. Nice. So, precautious. Let's put this on 3, Z3. Then put a factory slope there. Kaboom! Kablow! Kaboom! Like that. And then put that there. Grab one of these. Line it there, maybe. No, that looks like trash. Instead, I might just have it be here. And scale it up. That's something I haven't done for the Speedy yet, so that might genuinely look good. I don't know. Yeah, then we'll just continue adding detail until we think it's done. Let me also grab all of these real quick and just put all of them on 8, so it's not always a pain to build around them. They're supposed to be at the very top, so that's where they're gonna stay. So with these, it's gonna be an Z8. Does it have like a little like fade into these? A very short fade in. But the line can't be white. We need the white line to be dark grayish red, maybe like that. That doesn't look half bad. I'm gonna keep it like that. Like that, maybe that seems a little closer, but it will work out just fine once we like. Hold on, let me get this and select random and select 2 of them like that. I don't know what to do next. I think I'm just gonna spam these a bit and call it 2 days, because TS is more than a day's work, to be honest. And that's only 1 corner, holy moly. Guess I can just copy paste it around though, it doesn't matter too much. As I can just, with the cool better select filter mod, I think it's called, I can just set it to object. Right, those use object color. I'm so stupid. Like that, and I'm also stupid, I forgot that these also need coverage. Car insurance. Like that. Also just had a better idea how to make this look random, so we just grab them, alright, like this, then boom, delete those. Nice, that's looking good, I think. Oh man, I keep forgetting that there's no guide trigger up there. Holly jolly music for a healthy level decoration is like a pretty funny contrast, I'm not gonna lie. Also, yeah, look at those hitboxes. You might wanna, especially with like fill off. They look really funny. It's not funny. It like in the slightest. It's weird, but not funny. fuck. Okay, then I'll just have that. That it doesn't. Stupid me. It doesn't have to be cohesive. It just has to look good. Because if it gets cohesive, it will look bad in the final result. Get that into your head. It's not supposed to be cohesive. Like some swords like this are okay, I guess, but look, this is like a way better example of how it's supposed to look. I'm not even gonna lie. This, and then terminate. I screenshotted some reference images too, but I don't feel like using them because then it will make me feel like I'm stealing, and I don't want to steal, so I'm not gonna do that. Though it is recommended by me to use reference images. There's a bunch of really useful mods for that. Like that. I mean, it's a little offset now, but who cares? Who cares, man? Ain't nobody gonna notice. It's such a tedious damn process, bro. Process, not progress. The fuck am I yapping about? Some progress. I mean, we're making progress, right? But very tedious and repetitive process. Not fun at all. Who am I kidding? This is very fun to do. I love adding a stupid amount of detail to stuff. Then grab like another one of these and put it there. Yeah, now this is just a little empty, but I can fill that up, I'm sure. These I haven't used these in like ever. It doesn't look good, so I'm not going to. But side note, I don't use these very often. Do with that information whatever you will. I think I'll just leave that corner untouched. So what I would say was a dirty fucking liar. Of course I'm gonna have something there. Go ahead, save that progress real quick. Thank you. Now that's the top done, right? I could just be lazy and copy paste it, I'm not gonna lie. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. Who's gonna stop me? No one can stop me from doing what I am meant to do, which is being lazy and copy pasting stuff using Viprin tech. Oh man, rest in peace Viprin. I shouldn't talk about him that way now that he's gone. Kaboom! It's exactly the same thing, it's just copy pasted. It's not even rotated, it's just copy pasted. I should rotate it. Like that. That doesn't look half bad. I'm gonna grab these. think that's how it's supposed to go, right? Isn't it? Yeah, it is. Honestly, it's supposed to have some originality. It doesn't. Well, it doesn't matter if it's exactly 1-to-1. These go there. Like that, see? Yeah, that's exactly what I meant to do. Then we grab these. Where do I put them? There's actually, this is the right spot to put them. What else? What else? Like these, I guess. Big boss. I'm making your ears bleach, aren't I? Then also polish up these corners a little bit. And obviously these are a little empty, so I'm just gonna put some of these and call it a day. Because I am lazy. Sometimes I'm lazy, sometimes I'm not. It always depends on my mood. And most of the time I'm feeling lazy. I don't really feel like changing my mood. So that's that. Nice, nice. Now we only have like these rows left, and all we need to do is one and then copy paste it over. Because it does need to be cohesive, as I like said 15 times already. We will do that on a different layer though. And we got a bot. Dum, 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 dum. Yo, you're back, Hailey Low. It's good that you're here right now because I almost forgot to look at your YouTube. And I was about to end stream because I have something else to do today as well. So I'm just gonna finish this structure, which will also mark the completion of the auto-build template, which is great news. This is good news, Mark. Good news? This isn't steak. This isn't peas. Will you not look at YouTube? I will look at your YouTube. Don't worry. I just probably won't have too much time. I'll write it down on a sheet of paper or something. I won't forget though. I promise. Next time you join my stream, I will have looked at your YouTube. Take my word for it. I'm gonna do that every single time I do that. I'm not gonna lie. So first of all, let me carry these over. Then grab all of these. Like that, and kaboom! The auto-build template is done. Last, I will look at your YouTube today. Yeah, don't worry. Also, let me move this over. Now it's just time to add like little spikies and stuff, but we're pretty much done for the template. I'm not gonna lie. wonder what would it look like without these. Well, that's like no difference at all, bro. And these chains too, I think. Yeah, no, we don't need them. That looks good and all. Yeah, no. I am just going to go ahead and paste these spikes all over the place a little, so it doesn't look as empty as it does right now. And after that, I will go look at your YouTube. WDeco, thank you, man, thank you. I love decorating. It fills with a feeling when I do it. Who could have guessed, bro? Who could have guessed that I feel shit when I do something, you know? That is such an amazing fact to know that I'm not emotionless. So that's it, basically. That's the auto build complete. Almost. I need to like glow a little bit, I think. I'm gonna do that real quick. I will look at your YouTube. Don't worry. Don't stress me though, as I won't. T2. Dude, did you see that? I don't know how I got that. I think it had something to do with copy paste, but oh well, we can't get it anymore. No well. And we will take this and drag the brightness down a little to like 0.1, I guess. And completely screw optimization. Because mobile players aren't gonna be able to play this level anyways, so. What the hell is that fact? Why would I want to know that? Name me 5 good reasons why I would want to know what. You're lucky I am not banning you. Don't ever put something like that in my chat ever again. Please. 5 reasons or 2. I doubt that you can even name 1. There's nothing that would justify you going to Granny. What the hell, man? Ow! The hell, man? Jesse, we need to cook. I never watched Breaking Bad. I would love to, but my mom said no more skibidi toilet, so I left her boom boom in her chocolate cake. I guess it's a good sign that brother. Those are those are not reasons that Big Boss or Solid Snake would be proud of, bro. That shit is not solid. Damn, I'm already overtime. Okay, then I'm just gonna remove this gold because we don't need it. You think it's valid? I don't. That's the way it is. It is everything but valid, in fact. Damn, that looks nice. That looks fire, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, now I'm just gonna grab this, edit special. Now I forgot what to do. I think we go browser, health theme, use that, and then template or create, was it? Template. There we go. That covers it, I think. Browse, themed browse. And let's try something out. I'm just gonna... I don't know Granny's Prime. I don't know. And now, great. It worked. It actually worked. I mean, there's like some weird parts, right? But that's nice. We want weirdness. That's nice. Also, if you're on YouTube, you should do this. You should subscribe. I'm just saying. Anyways. Now that the auto build works, which is very fortunate, I can end stream and I can look at your YouTube later. I'm gonna have to like put a reminder so I don't forget. But was it today the 29th? Let me see, 29th, I think it was 28th. Nice, okay. Brother, I would put you in timeout if you were on YouTube, because that is not something that you just casually put in a Twitch chat. Anyways, see you.